It is 10 to 7 and we're about to head to the airport to catch our flight to Turkey. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm a bit stressed for some reason. Should be easy, get to Turkey and then we join the tour and I don't have to think about much for the next month. Okay, we made it to Turkey and we're in the swankiest, most posh hotel ever. And apparently the next few weeks we're staying in like 4-star hotels, maybe even some 5 stars, and it's a bit insane. Anyway, it seems really cool and we've met one guy from our tour so far and I think it's gonna be a great few weeks. I'm hoping it'll be. I didn't realise the tour is gonna be so big. Apparently there can be up to 40 people on our tour, which is why it's cheaper than a lot of other tours. But we get to meet everyone tonight and hopefully work out the numbers then.
Give me back my liberty, I'll take my first step to where I'm bound. And like an arrow, I will soar through the air. I'll take you with me from this place of despair.
This tour has been really amazing so far, like seriously. I don't know, maybe we just lucked it out, but our travel guide is just fabulous and very experienced, and the group before us and the group after us have 40 plus people, but ours is only 27, so it's a lot less room to manage, and everyone is just lovely. Like, I don't know, it's a very nice atmosphere. There's no one person that's like, you know, we're just all meshing at least this far into the trip. And today was amazing. We went to Gallipoli, which was just stunning. So beautiful in the saddest sense of the word. And they've done a really good job at memorialising it and honouring the events that happened there. But it was also interesting to learn there's been so many wars fought across Turkey, particularly in that pass between Europe and Asia, that it's just a tiny blip on the Turkish side, whereas it's a major event, a major battle for Australians and New Zealanders. And
yeah, boom. I was like game, but reality was like that. They were killing each other like that.
there are 4 spots on the itinerary, but everyone was just so interested that we went to 9 and we took a 20-minute walk to see the embankment they had to run up, and it was incredible. It was really, really cool. Half our group are Aussies and Kiwis, so this is something they've learned so much about growing up. Half of them, it was like the reason they came to Turkey is because they wanted to visit Gallipoli and Anzac Cove. It's an important part of World War I history that we learn as Australians, so it was really lovely. We are going to Troy and Ephesus today. Oh, I'm so excited.
Narrow streets and dusty roads I've lingered on for far too many years. I wandered down the city, taking pity on myself through my fears.
Troy and Ephesus were just incredible. It was really nice having a guide that kind of would point to different things and explain the history, and like, this is a temple to Apollo and they've repaired this ancient theatre. It was just really cool. I loved Troy, the fact that this rich guy wanted to find the lost city, and he did. He ended up finding it, and he also found some treasure, which was pretty cool.
And like an arrow, I will soar through the air. I'll take you with me from this place of despair.
And then we relaxed around this beautiful area called Fethiye. I don't think I really captured this that much. I was really trying to experience it because it was so awesome. But we went tubing.
Look where we are. Look at that.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open like the window.
Everyone's stuck on the island.
We're at the end. And on that same day we got to hike through this gorge, which was adrenaline pumping but just so much fun. You didn't know if you were stepping up to your ankle or like your knee, or maybe you'd get your whole shorts wet. And we just like went climbing through the gorge for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, made it all the way to the end to a little waterfall at the end, and then had to come back, which was much harder than going up. Trust me, it was so much harder, but it was so much fun as well.
I wish I could turn back time. Songs on the terrace, we didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed, we were free. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace.
It's 7 a.m. and we're at Pamukkale, and it's so peaceful. I hate the waking up part, but being up early, it's just a feeling that nothing else is like.
I will fly. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river.
We're nearing the end of our time in Turkey, and I'm very sad. I love this country so much. This trip has been wonderful. I'm gonna miss Turkey a lot.
Those days made me who I am. When we were younger, we were never running out of time. As long as we had each other, everything was black and white. Driving in a car, never knowing how far we come. When we were younger, oh, when we were younger.
I can't get over how pretty and beautiful and wonderful Turkey is, and the group of people we went with, I literally could not have asked for a better group of people. We just had so much fun and laughter, and everyone got on, and I think the tour did a really good job at attracting its target audience. It's a cheaper tour, really good hotels, and very worth its money, but it's more about people who want to see the sights. And I think we got really lucky with a small group, everyone just being active and interested, and just things like that. It was just every time I was like, wow, we've gotten lucky. Less people on the tour, everyone getting on, a great host, perfect weather the whole week, and very limited crowds because there was a big festival on, and so we often would wake up earlier and go in the early morning to be alone at a site, or later evening, we just kind of worked around it. And often we had these entire ruins to ourselves, and it could not really have been better in any other way, really. So yeah, we're on to Egypt next, and I'm trying not to have high expectations because I'm not sure if this was just a fluke for this tour, but it's by the same company, and I hope it's just as good because this was something else. So, I'll see you then.